Good. Now, my information is correct. Around the next corner, second door on the left, is the heretofore unseen international jewel thief, Indigo.
Jack, if this Indigo is heretofore unseen, isn't it a little sexist to assume it's a he?
Yeah, since when are diamonds a guy's best friend? Some of the greatest thieves were women. Belle Starr, Ma Barker, Madonna. What? I paid $8 to see Swept Away.
Thank you for taking the time to drag my Paleozoic male consciousness into the 21st century. Could we please get back to the case? Now, it goes without saying.
Then why say it?
What?
Whatever it was you were about to say.
Because it needs to be said.
Not if it goes without saying.
But it's very important information.
It's already been said.
Yes?
To us?
Of course.
So you're just saying it for the benefit of someone who might be watching who didn't hear you say it before?
I guess I am.
Jack, I never thought I'd be saying this, but can we please get back to the case?
Okay, Jack, we're at the door.
Yes, Dr. Frankel, it's happening again. The unshakable feeling I'm a sidekick whose only purpose is to give exposition in an action-adventure show. Hold on. Yes, what?
We're at the door.
Good. Now, just to remind you, I mean, not to state the obvious, but the reason you're going in... No, never mind. Carry on. Dr. Frankel, it's getting worse.
Ready.
Set.
And away we go. Wow. Look at all the caged animals. Must be hundreds of them.
And they're all extremely endangered species. Looks like Indigo also deals in the black market animal trade.
Indigo and his goons must be on a coffee break. No one's here. Well, at least if we can't see them, they can't see us. I always did tend to speak too soon.
They have night vision glasses. Keep away from the cages so we don't hurt the animals.
Oh, can we hurt the ones holding baseball bats?
Girls, come in. Come in. Can you hear me? It's jammed. That hasn't happened in, 2 or 3 weeks.
Guys, watch out for that northwest spotted owl! And that northeast spotted owl! And that striped bush there, that nimbus dingo! Funny, I don't remember seeing an albino Siberian pygmy stallion.
The days that were well in for me. The Giants win the pennant! The Giants! Come in, good buddy. This is Leather Dan driving the double nickel. This for Bubble Butt.
Release the frequency, sir. It's not a bubble butt. It's more apple shake.
Ew. Deeds, what's small and slimy and about 4 inches long?
Probably the ring-tailed three-toed salamander. There's only one known to exist in the world. Why?
Oh, nothing.
Where's everyone?
Where's Cassie? They escaped and took her with them.
Looks like she just became an endangered species.
They're 3 career criminals with 1 shot at freedom. Now they're working for the feds who put them away. These are the women of Spies. Bad girls gone good.
They must have been expecting us.
There was a hidden door on the floor. That's how they got in, and that's how they escaped with Cassie.
And approximately 30 minutes ago, the agency received the following tape, courtesy of Mr. Okay, or Ms. Indigo. Now, it's the first time that he's... Look, for the moment, could we assume that I'm on the same page as you in believing that women can be just as diabolical, underhanded, sick, and twisted as men?
Thank you.
Duly appreciated.
Now, let's watch carefully for any information that might lead us to Indigo's and presumably Cassie's whereabouts.
Good day. I am Indigo. In the next 24 hours, I'm going to steal the crown jewels of Estonia, currently on display at the National Gemological Museum.
Why is he telling us exactly what he's gonna do?
That's cocky.
I'll tell you why, and yes, it is cocky. I'm so good at outguessing you authority types, I knew what your last two statements were.
He is good.
Aren't I just? The agency knew I couldn't resist the jewels, since those beauties shine as brightly as a post-road warrior, pre-lethal weapon, young Mel Gibson's eyes. So then I got the idea of taking out a little insurance policy before I proceeded. Thus, allow me to introduce to you my deductible.
Hi, guys. Sorry you have to see me like this. If I knew I was going to be making a hostage videotape, I would have worn the Donna Karan shirt with the matching scarf. Although I must say, this condescending, calamitous creep has been a model villain.
My proposition to you is simple. If I successfully abscond with the jewels, I will release this would-be Matahari unharmed. Interfere, she dies, don't she lives.
So, all we can do is sit back, let him take the jewels, and trust he lets Cassie go, right?
Jack, right?
No. We go after the jewels.
What? Why would you want to do that?
I don't. The chairman does. He told me to watch this and proceed with the plan to intercept Indigo. Well, apparently having the jewels stolen in America would cause an international incident.
With Estonia? Big deal. So they attack us. Our Girl Scouts have merit badges for Estonian Green Beret butt kicking.
Yeah. Astute military observations aside, these jewels are a national treasure and a source of Estonian national pride. Now, clearly the agency has weighed its options, and Cassie's life is worth the cost of keeping the jewels safe.
Well, at least they're the crown jewels.
I don't care if it's the chairman's jewels. This ain't right.
Look, Indigo's managed to stay one step ahead of us this long. He's bound to find out what we're up to. And when he does, he'll take Cassie out in a New York heartbeat. Or is it a New York minute? No, it's a, wait, second, a New York second. God, I get so upset I can't even remember the right cliche.
Why all the long faces? Doctor misused the forceps at birth? Come on. It's always darkest before the dawn. Meaning, if you want to pistol whip some goons, toilet paper the chairman's house, or save your partner, now's the time to do it.
Excuse me, who are you?
Someone who doesn't run her mascara because my employer thinks I'm expendable. Hell, I know I am.
I think we can rule out bereavement counselor.
It's time to fumigate, Jack. I think we've been getting a lot of pests in here lately.
Pest. I like that. Hard to kill, keeps coming back. Special Agent Nick Shields.
Really?
The Nick Shields?
The youngest agent ever, Nicolette Shields.
Only one person ever called me Nicolette. A kick to the throat took care of that. Mama talks pretty good now with a voice box.
Voice box. She's famous and funny. It's an honor. It's truly an honor to meet you. I mean, your exploits are already the talk of the agency. The way you handled the Salazar cartel in Colombia, the tribal warlords in Madagascar, the gay mafia in West Hollywood. You know, I don't normally do this, but do you give autographs?
Yeah, I'm in the booth next to Pete Rose. Bring your checkbook.
Pete Rose, that is so great. That's you see, that's a reference to these retired sports legends who sell their autographs at these.
Can it, Urkel?
Right.
So what brings you here?
What else? Indigo.
Oh, of course. The one person so far who's managed to escape you.
Yeah, but I don't hold a grudge. Long as I get to pull his still beating heart out with my bare hands.
I'm pretty sure the new agency handbook outlaws organ pulling.
No organ pulling? Hope that hasn't been too rough on you.
Too rough. That is so great. That's... Sorry.
So, did the chairman send you here to help us catch Indigo?
Nah. I'm off the clock. I heard you guys were after him, and I want in on the action.
Yes, but Agent Shields' self-assignment is against company policy.
Fine. Stick to company policy. While you're at it, why don't you pick out what you're gonna wear to your friend's funeral? Here it is, straight, no chaser. You've got less than 24 hours to catch this dirtbag. You can work with me or against me. I suggest you pick door number 1.
Look, I say we do it. We're talking Cassie's life here, and Nick definitely knows this guy.
This is Nick Shields, Jack. We might be able to pick up a trick or two working with her in the field.
Yeah, it's like a guitar player getting a jam with Jimi Hendrix.
Or a hockey player getting to slap the puck with Wayne Gretzky.
Or a frustrated interpretive dancer getting to gamble about the stage with a transcendent Isadora Duncan. Or, you know, that Grotsky guy. It would be an honor to work with you, Agent Shields.
Smart choice. Considering if you decided to work against me, I'd have to kill you. I'm kidding. Probably. So this is where Indigo kept all the contraband critters.
A northwest spotted owl. Ah, it must have gotten away.
Ooh, now that's good eating.
Eating? As in, you've eaten one?
Yeah. I was chasing down some eco-terrorists in the field, got hungry, and I bagged me an owl. What's a big deal?
What's the big deal? They're almost extinct.
Well, I can see why. Tasting like that? It's sort of a cross between a bald eagle and a California condor.
You're not serious, right? Right? I mean, how can anyone ever do anything that grotesque?
I can't believe anyone would ever eat bait. But look how soon she caught on. Right, it's so grotesque. I can't believe it either.
Let's just start looking for clues.
That was 2 hours down the crapper.
So why did you bring us up to the roof, Deeds?
Of course. Of course. You said when they kidnapped Cassie, they just disappeared, right?
Right.
Then you did a floor-to-floor search of the building down to the street, right?
Right.
The reason they just disappeared is because they didn't go down. They went up. Indigo has his own stealth helicopter. They escaped from up here. Good thinking, Secret Squirrel.
Is that the real reason you suddenly brought us up here?
Of course. Well, that Nick's stomach growled when she looked at that owl again.
Wait, you guys, what's this?
A medical alert bracelet.
Maybe it fell off of one of Indigo's goons.
What's it say?
Nasopessari syndrome?
It's Latin for closing of the nostrils. It's an extremely rare and potentially fatal condition when the nose and throat membranes swell up and close off. I'm doing a search in the area to find anyone who's treated for it in the last 6 months.
Agent Shields, sorry, but this is a smoke-free environment.
And an alcohol-free environment.
And a nuclear-free zone.
Gee, good thing I didn't wear my atomic heat-seeking pasties. No smoke, no drink. What the hell do you guys do around here to blow off a little steam? Play charades? Okay, then. Look, Osmonds, just chill out, all right? It's Nesty. I'm on the wagon. I got tired of waking up next to no-name pierced comet-snorting mercenaries whose scars had scars, and you know the type.
I dated a guy in high school with an appendectomy scar. Healed pretty quickly, though.
I stand corrected. Speaking of dating, you're kind of cute. In that I gotta run home and iron my socks kind of way. Or is this also a sex-free environment?
I have to go do some espionage thingies.
Just a question, Nick. Are you always like that?
Like what?
Anti-animal, anti-authority, anti-subtle, and just plain altogether anti-social.
Nah, sometimes I have really off days.
You know, you're the great Nick Shields. Everyone in this business has heard of you and all the amazing things you're doing. That name means a lot. Few people might actually want to be you.
Please tell me this train of thought has a caboose.
What, does a job make you this way? Or do you choose to be this way because of the job?
Okay, I found 4 people treated for nasopharyngeal syndrome in the LA area over the last 6 months. A quadriplegic, an 11-year-old boy, a nun, and a convicted felon with a history of armed robbery and assault.
I guess we know who to rough up.
No electronic alarms or trips to worry about. The lock's a standard issue deadbolt. Since we're trying to surprise him, a tulip wrench with a 2-inch snake rig is pretty quiet, or I could use a Polaris magnet to manipulate the tumblers. Or we could just do it your way.
Lucas Winter?
Hey, take it easy. I'm not armed.
Good.
Nick, you didn't put up a fight. What do you think you're doing?
Softening him up for a little Q&A. My favorite part of the job.
Okay, there's a pleasant way, and something tells me a not so pleasant way to do this. Just tell us what we need to know. Where's Indigo keeping our partner?
I don't know any Indigo.
Recognize this, Lucas? We found this at the warehouse on 37th and Grand, where we were attacked and our partner was kidnapped.
In fact, you probably helped. Where is she and where's Indigo?
Look, I work at that warehouse, okay? But I'm just a night watchman.
What's this, your year-end bonus?
What do you guys want?
We already have that. Your butt in the sling. The only question is, how are you going to get it out? That's your bracelet. This is a payoff. You've got a record longer than Inagata DeVita. Grace period's over. Where's Indigo?
No one else here and no more swag. Let me try asking him a few questions. I like to start an interrogation by reading the suspect his rights. I find that I get the best results when I do this by the book. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say will probably be used against you. Anything you don't say might just piss me off. The only thing that won't be used against you is my cattle prod because it's in the shop.
You know, someday we'll look back on this.
Laugh nervously and change the subject.
Exactly.
Please. I don't know this Indigo, and I don't know where your partner is.
To quote Regis, is that your final answer?
Okay, that's just weird.
Maybe they covered that the day we skipped advanced interrogation techniques class and went to the beach.
Feel better, baby.
How about now?
Nick!
Can't tell us anything if you break his jaw.
Sure he can. It's just a little harder to understand. Pain or pleasure, lover? Me? I like both. But this one's up to you. Now, where's Indigo?
Nick! Stop!
That's it, we're going to plan B.
You've tried the stick, we'll try the carrot.
I don't think Bugs wants a carrot just now. Listen! I did some research on the Nasopharyngeal syndrome. What triggers it is stress.
Stress?
Like hitting and kissing and hitting.
And more hitting?
Studley there's got about 2 minutes before we start calling him Indigo. Indigo, blue. Come on, guys, this is the A material. Look, If he wants to stay in the pink, he can talk. I'll give him his medicine.
Give it to him now. You're gonna kill him.
You make that sound like a bad thing.
Nick, this is torture.
Torture? Nah. Recovering for a month in a hospital bed after a job, losing the remote and having to sit through a TV land marathon of the Wayans brothers. Now that's torture.
Where's the medicine?
Oops. I knew there was something I forgot to look for.
This isn't funny.
How about a priest, a rabbi, and a one-legged hooker in a rowboat?
Nick, where's the medicine?
What's the rush? He's got at least another 20, 30 seconds.
That's it. I'm loosening the ties. I'm looking for the medicine.
I'm ordering Chinese. You guys like Kung Pao?
What?
A little louder, honey.
Hostage. Indigo. 1057. Kester.
Breathe easy, folks.
Jack, what'd you find out about that address?
1057 Kester. The agency reverse database shows that that's the Midnight Blue Furrier.
Split this 3 ways, it'll still put me in another tax bracket.
It'll also put you in another career.
Embezzler. Maybe you've heard of it.
Oh, come on. You've never helped yourself to a little extra income?
Oh, sure. That's also what I helped myself to free room and board for a few years at Club Fed.
You know, we're a lot more alike than you might think. Maybe I could get used to this team thing. Gets pretty old talking to myself.
Look, Nick, no offense. Well, maybe just a little. But we prefer the partner we already have.
You don't have her yet.
Endangered animals, furs. This guy gets more despicable by the minute.
Yeah, what kind of furrier has a steel-reinforced door with no exterior lock handle?
Can't pick, can't kick. What are Salt and Pepper gonna do? Works for me.
From the layer of dust on this floor, Cassie was never here.
Then why send us to this place?
That's why. A camera. Indigo, or one of his people, are probably watching us right now.
Oh, God. He knows we're trying to stop him.
That goon you wanted me to go easy on? He just signed your friend's death warrant.
Not again.
Listen, you maggot. You're gonna take us to Indigo.
This is our friend's life.
Tell us where she is.
Yo, kiddos. You gotta go into this with an or what. As in, or what's gonna happen to me.
Yeah, you're right. We see how good it worked for you.
This time you think he wants to play games? Let him go towards the light.
We may be on the same side, but we are not on the same team.
Too bad. You could use a designated hitter.
No thanks. We see how you choked up on the bet.
Have it your way. Can't wait to see how they do it in the minors.
One more time. Where is Indigo?
I'm telling you, I don't know.
We don't believe you. We want to know what you know, and we want to know now.
Look, we're running out of time. Indigo promised to kill us hostage if he found out we were trying to stop him. You sent us to a place where you knew he'd find us, didn't you?
Didn't you? So you know who Indigo is.
You do, or you wouldn't have sent us there. Tell us how, tell us who, tell us whatever the hell you know, or our partner's gonna die.
Damn it, you know something.
Hey, batter.
Shut up.
What, you're afraid he'll kill you if you tell us?
To quote a famous philosopher, duh. I mean death. Is that a great or what or what?
Could we just have one person at a time yanking our chain?
Fine. I'll be as quiet as that little guy in Penn and Teller. And so will Cue Ball there. And he's gonna stay quiet till you give him an incentive plan.
Shane, what are you doing?
The smart thing. finally.
Shane, give him the medicine. Shane, I know we're talking about Cassie, but you can't do that.
Sure she can. Either he croons or he croaks.
Shane, you're not like that. Shane! I'm sorry.
Ooh. And she whiffs at the plate.
I'm not gonna let you die, I promise. But you gotta help us. Who is he? Where is he?
I don't know an indigo.
This won't take long. I'm a speed gloater.
But maybe this name will mean something.
Henri Lafontaine?
Lucas overheard two of Indigo's henchmen say the name that night at the warehouse.
I believe him. He couldn't tell us about Indigo because he never met him. Never even heard of him. He was hired by one of Indigo's flunkies.
As for the building with the camera, it's the only place he knew to send us. It's where he was hired by the flunky.
And you actually think Indigo and Lafontaine are the same person?
Yes.
Henri Lafontaine, the famous fashion designer?
No, Henri Lafontaine, the famous toll booth operator. How many Henri Lafontaines do you know?
6. I used to summer in Quebec.
Anyway, in the last 2 years, Indigo has stolen jewelry from museums in Moscow, Tokyo, San Francisco, and Paris.
The very same places and the very same times as LaFontaine had fashion shows. And he has the money and means. Cassie gave us the answer herself.
Although I must say, this condescending, calamitous creep has been a model villain.
Cassie's at the Laufenberg estate. That's where he's having his fashion show today.
Okay, you gotta get in there, and you gotta get in there now. If LaFontaine is Indigo, then Cassie's life is hanging in the balance. Since you were led to that trap, he might...
Jack,
What?
you're doing that repeating what's already been said thing again.
Oh, right. I haven't done the new location set up in this case yet, have I?
The location was it?
One of these. Ladies, get ready for the world of eating disorders, hissy fits, and Eurotrash. Get ready for the wonderful world of runway modeling.
We accidentally replaced the two models for the comedy relief portion of the show.
Well, at least we've got full access to this place now. There's less than an hour before the show's over and LaFontaine goes for the jewels. Search. And remember, keep it really low profile. How's this?
Is this low profile enough for you? Look. Shows off my bullet wounds.
Remember when going undercover meant actually going under some cover?
Hey, at least I didn't replace the models that were the comedy relief portion of the show.
I told you we should have chloroformed the two in the cute summer ensembles.
Look, you guys, let's just get going. Cassie's life's at stake. Time's running out. It's her turn to clean the bathroom Thursday.
Dozens of rooms in this place. Where do we start?
3C.
What do you mean?
Cassie's hostage tape. You think it's a coincidence she called him a condescending, calamitous creep?
Calamitous did seem gratuitous.
Yeah, but 3C? This isn't a hotel.
It used to be. The Laufenberg family went bankrupt after the war. This was turned into a hotel. So let's just get up there as inconspicuously as possible.
Wrong, Naomi. That'd be conspicuous. We'd be the first models in the history of clothes who didn't want attention. Walk this way.
Strange, there's no guard.
Well, come on. Tick-tock, how hard can it be to pick?
I'll have a harder time picking which shoes to wear tomorrow. The lock's not the problem. These are. They're circuit fuses. That's why there's no guard. If we open this door from the outside, it'll break the circuit, set off an explosion that could kill us.
You guys are thinking about it, aren't you? Risking it. Must be different for you guys. Risking everything for one another. I risk my life catching the creep du jour. Somehow it just doesn't have quite the same magic.
What do you think you're doing up here?
We're so glad you're here. We're trying to get to the fashion show, but we got in the, up and down thingy.
The elevator?
Guess that's why I'm the model and you're...
Not.
That's the word. All those buttons, choices, floor 1 or 2. You can see how it get confusing. So, which way to the fashion show?
Down.
And that would be...
We better take you.
Let us put our hands together for Mr. Henri Lafontaine!
Thank you. It's so nice to see so many old faces, so many new faces, so many new faces that used to be old faces and that you'll be paying for until they're old faces again.
This isn't good. We might get recognized.
Oh, no. And me in horizontal stripes.
You are definitely an acquired taste.
Come on, ladies, let's go. You're up next. Come on, 30 seconds.
Oh, as you know, dearest and sweetest and newest best friends, when it comes to fashion, the LaFontaine is always looking toward the future. But anyone can be au courant, contempo, and cutting edge. I dare to confront the past and say, what the hell? It worked for them. And so, join me as I present the pièce de résistance of my new fall line, Future Retro. First up, the Roaring 20. Don't let Grandma's arthritis, phlebitis, and dementia fool you. She really knew how to party, and so will you in this unflappable flapper ensemble. A sequined bodice, taffeta lace hem, and matching headband will send inhibition the way of prohibition as you commit your own St. Valentine's Day massacre of men's hearts. Thank you, Amicia. Hey, Joe. It's the 60s, man! Tune in, turn on, and give peace and this uptight, out-of-sight LaFontaine miniskirt a chance! Its paisley pattern puts the name in phenomenal, and its hemline puts the wood in Woodstock. Sergeant Pepper might have instructed the band how to play, but LaFontaine will teach you how to dress, baby! Yes! Thank you, Ivory. Let's bump 1 decade ahead to pet our rock, welcome back Cotter, and water our gate. It's the 1970s! And what better way to say have a nice day than to wear my smiley face bikini? In true 70s spirit,
The material is made from 100% Love Canal polyester and is guaranteed to make even an aging Jimmy J.J. Walker get rid of his walker and say, dynamite! Thank you. Whoever you are.
You don't remember me.
I said thank you.
Shields. Nick Shields.
Let's give them a warm hand for keeping us in the era with that wonderful recreation of an anti-war protest. Right on!
Cassie, are you okay? Smart move, Brainiac.
Give me a break. I let those wussies take me. Someone had to get you into this room, right? What? You were gonna risk an explosion. My way got you to your partner in one piece. Why break up a set?
Thanks, Nick. So what now?
I don't know. It's as much plan as I had.
Oh, Cassie, this is Nick Shields. Yes, that Nick Shields. Nick, this is Cassie.
So, the good news is we're here.
The bad news is, well, you already know that part.
As I live and breathe. Agent Shields. I thought you looked familiar. And I thought you looked too healthy to be models. This is a red letter day. 3 agency spies and my nemesis. I have some jewels to steal. Dispose of them. Oh, and watch out for the outfits. They're not stain resistant.
I thought the door fuse back on when we came in!
You certainly have an interesting, make that angry style of fighting. Yeah. They teach you that at the academy?
No. I just imagine myself in line at the DMV.
Agent Shields, thank you. Really, I've heard so much about you.
You're about to hear a lot more. About me being a type A and justifies the means. Psychotic, paranoid sociopath.
Come on, guys.
It's been a slice.
Look, Nick, you're an acquired taste yourself. But without you, I don't think we would have gotten Cassie back. So we really appreciate it.
Hey, you know that question you asked me earlier? Is it the job or just me? It's the job. You're by yourself all the time, dealing with the worst of the worst, and it's hard not to have a slightly skewed view of the world. I think it'd be different if I had partners.
You guys keep each other sane. It hasn't been half bad being a part of this.
See you, Nick. Nick. Sometimes we do things, you know, without thinking. Things that seem justified at the time, but they're just gonna end up hurting us later. Kind of what I almost did earlier. Well, I'm just saying it's not too late to undo that kind of thing.
Say it had been a difficult mission, we'd be putting it mildly. It was like trying to plug the hole in the Titanic with a tic-tac.
Yeah, but we did it. Our mission was a success, even though by the time we finished, it'd taken a bigger toll than the Pennsylvania Turnpike.
Actually, a better analogy would be the Ohio Turnpike, which is more expensive and therefore can face a greater level of stress.
That is better. You're right.
And what was our reward for a job well done? Were we hailed as heroes and anointed with precious spices and oils?
No, there was no anointing. There was just Jack pushing us right into what we presume is our next assignment.
Just once he could see what it's like out there. Instead of sitting behind his desk with his comfy chair and his ergonomic keyboard and his stained maple pencil cup.
Oh, don't forget his nickel-plated Puerto Rican nose hair clippers. Not that he doesn't need those.
Okay, we've probably heard enough of that private little conversation that you secretly recorded.
Besides, it pretty much ends there anyway.
Are you kidding? Sometimes the hairs get so long, I just want to say, Jack, come on, either clip them or braid them. Didn't you give him the nose hair clippers? It was a regift. My uncle gave them to me for my dog, but he died of eczema. Your uncle? My dog. Ew.
Follow me. Despite your frivolity at my expense, I'm in a very good mood today. After all, under my guidance, you did successfully thwart a bombing attempt and save scores of innocent lives.
But we didn't catch the bomber and we didn't find the bomb, which leaves me as satisfied as a cannibal with a fruit smoothie.
Ooh, that's nice.
Conceptual and humorous.
I'm still partial to the alliteration in Titanic and Tic Tac.
Yeah, that was better. What? You never played Most Colorful Metaphor on a long bus ride?
Getting back to conversations worthy of our short time here on Earth. You deactivated the bomb by shutting down the computer system that controlled the bomb. In my book, that's a success.
And if the bomber tries to get his computer system back online, I programmed it to send a message to my PDA.
And now, nondescript building in a beautiful setting on the outside is a spa.
A spa? Tell me we're not posing as masseuses.
Yeah, it's another trio of flesh-eating sex bots rubbing down well-oiled suspects until they talk.
All the while wearing revealing outfits that show as much skin as possible when we beat up the bad guys.
Hell spa, rub-downs, fights in revealing outfits. Just some notes I'm keeping. I thought Monday I might pitch what we're doing as an idea for a TV show.
3 female ex-cons working for a clandestine government organization seeking to rid the world of evildoers.
It's certainly fresh.
That was my thinking.
Network?
I prefer syndication. You're not distracted by all the amenities.
Oh, yeah, you don't want that.
Anywho, this is not a mission. It's a vacation. And the only thing I expect you to do here is de-stress.
De-stress?
De-stress to your heart's delight. Our government spends its tax dollars on many projects of which the public is unaware, and for good reason. It's none of their business. This is a private spa where federal law enforcement employees can come and unwind. The Shangri-La. And the best part, everyone at Shangri-La is an employee of the government, which means it's a completely safe environment. For once in your hectic lives, you can bask in the knowledge that here, all the pressures you normally face from your jobs can be left behind.
They're 3 career criminals with 1 shot at freedom. Now they're working for the feds who put them away. These are the women of She Spies. Bad girls gone good.
Love your lobes. Rejuvenate and rebalance limp earlobes with a hot paraffin anti-bloat lobe lube.
Hydrocalf therapy bubble jets stimulate tired calves into a stampede of lower leg bliss.
Henry's Special, piles of smoked beef with thick cut bacon on grilled Texas toast. If this sounds like a good lunch, you're dying a slow and miserable death. Rebuild your body's crumbling temple with the help of master dietitian Deepak Schoenstein.
I'll just, wander.
Frosted cornflakes.
I'm sorry?
Your breakfast this morning. Sucrose oozes from your pores, and your body reeks from the fetid stink of processed grains.
I'm gonna guess you don't write ad copy.
I am Deepak Schoenstein. I hope you are here for dietary therapy.
I'm Dee Dee, and I am. Well, I mean, it's not that my diet is that bad. I eat lots of brown rice.
Poison.
And yogurt.
Poison.
And fresh fruit and leafy vegetables.
Fresh poison and leafy poison.
Sometimes I do cheat and have a cheeseburger.
Couldn't hurt. Ka-ding! Humor is an essential ingredient in any healthy diet.
So anyway, I guess what I really want is to cleanse myself of impurities. Right now, my body is a precision instrument. But I want it to be, precisioner.
Dee Dee, I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that diet is the end-all and be-all, but it can solve every problem known to man. Please, place your instrument there. Now, in order to properly analyze your body, we must first analyze your mind. Please, tell me what's been happening in the days leading to your arrival.
It's confidential. I'm not used to talking openly about what I do. But it's therapy, right? And Jack said we're all family here.
Whatever leaves you properly centered.
Well, I was on a mission to deactivate a bomb that was moving through a populated area.
Calamus root. Continue.
I linked to the bomber's computer and installed a lockout code. We didn't know who the bomber was. He was controlling everything by remote.
Clear aspic broth. Continue.
We locked out the computer that controlled the bomb and saved a lot of lives, but we never caught the bomber.
Powdered legume. I'm devising a diet that speaks to your mood. Is there a password to the lockout code?
Well, yes, but it's a secret.
Of course. Given your reluctance to walk hand in hand down the path of dietary enlightenment, perhaps we should start at our beginner's level. It comes with this fun bib.
Oh my God. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Oh my God. You know, I thought for sure the brochure said full contact relaxation.
I just hope you're not in my kickbox your way to Serenity class.
Oh, here, come on, let me help you over here. Here we go, right over here. I really am sorry. I must have been in my own little world back there. Population Shane.
Oh, well, I'm glad I could pass through. Arthur Nagin, CIA. Don't worry. 20 years on the job and I still have a tough time unwinding. Many a telephone solicitor has felt the sting of my pent-up wrath.
Give him get yelling at though, huh?
Nah, I just track him down and pistol whip him. Agency says I'm overzealous. Ha! Like we all haven't mercilessly beaten the occasional irritating salesman. So, coming off a tough one, huh?
Yeah, we stopped a bomber using his lockout code on the computer. Didn't catch the bomber though.
Password that only you know?
Yeah, something like that.
Hey, I'm Margot. I'll be grinding your pistons. I'm your masseuse.
Right. I'm Cassie, your masseuse.
Let's see. You got a nice chassis, Cassie. Classic lines, couple of dings on the back bumper, but I bet she hums on a full tank.
Fingers crossed she doesn't backfire. I was pursuing a car analogy.
Well, you might have guessed I was a mechanic before I came here. One body shop to the next, if you know what I mean. Kinda took the massage thing right off, though. My mother was a nudist.
She'd be buck naked at all hours. Never bothered me a bit, but my brother, still in therapy.
Okay.
Oh, you got some shoulder issues. Relax. Hey, if my father would have relaxed every now and again, maybe he wouldn't have put that gun in his mouth.
Your father committed suicide?
No, just put a gun in his mouth. He was going for a world record with a Winchester rifle. All he could manage was a Colt 45. I tell you, that man had cheeks like a hefty bag.
Oh, that can come in handy.
Oh, tension in the trapezius. Last case hang up on your U-joint?
You could say that.
You want to talk about it?
I'd rather just, park it in the garage, give you the keys, and read a magazine while you do the tune-up.
You're the doctor, but how is it that I have a problem just because I want my team to perform at the highest possible level? Now, I've made charts and graphs scoring set performances from field combat, the stealth techniques, to the proper placement of their earpieces as a half-inch inside the canal. And I think we can push these 97.5s and 98s across the board.
I'm beginning to understand why your team may be overstressed. Why do you feel the girls need help?
Well, they complain to me all the time.
About what?
Oh, being overworked, underappreciated, overtired, underused. They'll thwart an arms dealer on Monday, stop a hitman on Tuesday. On Wednesday, they want to sleep in. But I tell them, when evil sleeps in, so can you, which is a great argument on my part, because evil is pretty much an early riser.
So maybe you're upset because they don't take the job seriously enough.
Exactly! I mean, yes. That would seem to be the case on any number of occasions, many of which are, in fact, so vivid I can almost see them in front of me.
There you go. Sorry, Ponzi. Thought you just hate getting hustled at pool.
I don't think so, sweetheart.
How do you want to divide it?
Dibs on the fat ones.
I'll take the skin conditions. So all I get are the ones with the communicable diseases? So there's a surfer bar about a half a mile up the road. Lead the way.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to ramble.
Maybe they act that way because you push them too hard.
Too hard? Try not hard enough. I let more things slide than a trombone player at a water park. That's a game, most colorful metaphor. I was just... The point is they have to take it seriously. They can't succeed if they don't take it seriously. That's why I brought them here, to rest and regroup. So you see, I'm not the one who needs the therapy and the rest, okay? It's them. And they need it in the peace and tranquility of a facility that is completely danger-free. I was wondering if one of my problems with the girls might be that I don't project enough. I wonder if my voice falls in one of those frequency ranges that's hard to hear. I mean, sometimes I feel like I can't even hold a person's attention for more than 5 minutes. Dr. Whelan? Dr. Whelan?
I'm back. Now, we were talking about the reasons for your, shall we say, authoritative approach to your team?
Yes, we were. You see, Doctor, I'm like the driver of the coach. My long coat, top hat, crisp white gloves, and most importantly, the whip. The girls are the horses.
I'm sure they'll be interested in hearing that.
Hearing that, but what about doctor-patient confidentiality? Don't you do that anymore?
No, we don't do lobotomies either. We're very progressive.
I see. Well then, to clarify, I'm just the lowly coach driver, and the girls are the big, beautiful, majestic horses, stallions, really. Lipizzaner stallions. Only, you know, girl stallions. Sleek, beautiful, extremely well-trained stallions. And it's only because of them that the coach moves at all.
Okay.
Look, I just try to guide them. That's all. Their job is very dangerous. I remember there was this one time.
How we doing there, Deeds?
This place is alarms of the wazoo.
I love it when she talks technical.
Disabled. We're good.
Let's do it.
Ready.
Ready.
Ow. I hate when that happens.
I found the bomb. Let's grab it and get out of here. Unless lifting it up activates the timer.
Red and green wires.
You know, that's so cliche.
Which one should I pull?
The red, the green, the red, the green. Die Hard with a Vengeance was the red. Blown Away was the green. Executive Decision was the red. Lethal Weapon 3 was the green.
Guys, this isn't a movie.
You're right. If it was, we'd have bigger sets. Pull the green one, Dee Dee!
Don't pull the red one, Cassie!
Shane, don't pull the green one!
Which one should I pull?
The red, the green, the red, the green, the red, the green!
I know I'm long-winded, but you see what I mean? It is scary out there. No, I have to demand excellence so they can protect themselves, so they don't get hurt, or worse, because if anything ever happened to those girls, anything, I don't know what I don't know what I'd do.
Excuse me, miss, could you take this? I had a little, thanks.
I found what I was looking for. Genuine slivered skink toe.
Oh, gee, you didn't have to go to all that trouble. I could have used imitation toe.
It's no trouble. I buy generic.
Delicious.
Within moments, you will start to feel the energy drain out of you, to be replaced with a sluggishness, as your body begins to cry out for the compounds it requires to sustain life.
Well, I wouldn't look forward to that.
Now, where is that bottle I left here?
I spilled it.
That was a very expensive distillate of consecrated nightingale excrement.
Holy I'll be right back.
Excuse me, miss?
Yeah?
I need you to... The PDA. How'd it get in there?
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Shane, bad news.
You're telling me there's only one bathroom on the entire ground floor and it's unisex.
The bomber made an attempt to get his computer system back online.
Oh, we already knew he tried that. That's villain 101.
But look how strong the signal is. I think the computer's right here at the spa.
We're the only ones who have the password, right?
That's why it didn't work. But if the bomber's here, he's gonna try and get it out of us.
I've got a pretty curious CIA guy asking me questions.
The diet guy's a little nosy, too.
So let's just keep our eyes open, and we should warn Cassie and Jack wherever they are.
Here I am, firing on all cylinders again.
I'm feeling better. Thank you.
Well, this is a bunch of at-home techniques for you to use on your neck. I'll just put them in your bag.
Anywhere's fine.
Oh, no, biggie. I used to go through glove compartments at the garage, too. I mean, like anyone's gonna miss a few quarters. These are herb-soaked linens. They ought to put you in a very relaxed state.
New Mexico would be nice. It's a state, it's kind of relaxed.
Well, a few minutes in these in, you won't be worrying about states or computers or anything else.
Why would I be worried about computers?
Oh, you see? It's working already.
I'm beginning to understand, Jack. If your team doesn't perform to the best of their abilities, you're afraid they'll either meet some horrible fate or be taken away from you.
Yes.
And that scares you.
Of course it scares me. Couldn't stand it if the girls weren't there. Can't be abandoned again.
Again?
I said, of course it scares me.
No. Again. You said again.
Again? I said again. I don't remember saying it the first time.
No, you only said it once, but you definitely said it. Again.
How could I say something once and have said it again?
No, the word again. I'm saying that you said the word again.
And I'm saying I don't remember saying it the first time. Jeez. Like, can we just please steer this session back on track? Now, the girls have come close to losing their lives dozens of times. In fact, just a few weeks ago during sweeps,
there are things I'd rather be doing than dying. Playing miniature golf, wallpapering the guest bathroom, watching the second season of The Bachelor. Rather be dying. You know, I always wondered when this finally happened how I'd react, you know, how I'd handle it. Me too. Would I handle it with dignity? Except as a part of life I can't change.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, hi.
We were just, you know, being courageous.
Yeah, you know, in the face of death and all.
Exactly.
I mean, fortunately, they were able to survive, but what about the next time? And the time after that? They have to stay sharp.
Jack, when were you abandoned before?
I don't think I was.
Think harder. A devastating deprivation. One so painful that the thought of having to endure it again is enough to make you push your spies beyond their physical limits to keep anything from happening to them. Something traumatic. Something horrifying. Something so terrible you never wanted to talk about it before.
Wiggles.
You never retrieved what you spilled.
The who now? Oh, yeah. The spill. Can I expense account it? Because you know other people's money is a really good way out of stuff.
Somebody has been cheating on her diet. Your skin color tells me you very recently drank a glass of water, chewed a breath mint, and licked the back of an envelope.
I spit the mint out after I swished.
If you can't stick to the advanced course, Dee Dee, maybe we've already lost the battle for your soul. It's only a matter of time now before you'll be saying, yes, I want fries with that.
Okay, I admit it. I'm weak. In the last 3 hours, I've thought about nothing but complex carbohydrates. I'd kill for some empty calories. Do you hear me? I'd kill. I'd kill. I'd kill.
Well, it's a start.
Margot? Cassie, yeah, you're awake. And you're holding my underwear. I was just gonna use it in a pagan moon magic bra ceremony? No. It was all out when I got here. I was just putting it back. Right. Get me out of this thing, Margot. Unwrap me. No, I will not unwrap you. You're being rude. I never liked rude. Rude is why I left the garage. So how about this? How about you just burn up a little gas trying to get out of park, huh? How about you just spin your wheels, see how that feels? Margot? You've gone too far. Get it? Like too far away? Hey, come back and we can make more jokes like that. Come back, Margot. Hey, how about this? How about 5 straight minutes of car references? Wouldn't that be great? Margot? Come back, please.
What are you doing?
Just checking your size. You know, Christmas is right around the corner.
Oh, gee. And I didn't get you anything. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, I did.
All that Tai Chi and you pull a gun?
Gun doesn't have arthritic knees.
I think you're afraid.
Is that supposed to make me put down the gun and fight fair?
Actually, it was. What am I gonna do now? What am I gonna do now?
Oh! Nice kicks. My hamstrings would have given out.
Well, you know, you do have some strengths that I don't have. Oh, for instance, we've had 2 training sessions so far, and both times I forgot my training mat.
Speaking of which...
Tell me about Wiggles, Jack.
Wiggles was a worm I had when I was 6. He was my first pet, first living thing entrusted to my care. My first friend.
The 2 of you were close?
Inseparable. I remember I wrote a poem for Wiggles that kind of encapsulated the relationship. Wiggles, wiggles in the dirt. Wiggles, wiggles, don't get hurt. Wiggles, 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 wiggles. Wiggles, wiggles the worm. He enriched my soil and my life.
That's deeply disturbing.
Hmm?
Tell me about him.
One day, my father took me fishing, and I was so excited. I wanted to help, so Dad gave me something soft and mushy, and by the time I'd punctured it onto the hook...
You realized?
Wiggles was gone. I caught a tasty Chinook salmon that day, though. Called him Thrashy.
So your attachment to Wiggles was very strong.
Yes.
And his departure created a void, a loss that you took very hard.
I was devastated. But that's not all. I lost every pet I ever had. Squinty, my half-blind gerbil, snapped his neck on his little wheel. Larry, Moe, and Curly, my mice, were eaten by Shemp, my cat, who in turn got his tail caught in the garbage disposal and never recovered. I lost 2 more dogs, a parakeet, and a Gila monster named Bill as well. In fact, my childhood is strewn with the furry and/or slime-covered bodies of dead friends.
And then many years later, you recruit a team of women.
Who I push very hard because I want them to be so absolutely perfect that nothing can ever happen to them. Nothing could ever take them away. Is it possible? Could it be that my problems with the girls aren't about them, they're about me? When I yell at them, am I simply reacting to my own subconscious fears of abandonment? Am I forever doomed to play out the drama that is my loss of Wiggles? And most important, will I still be charged for this session even though I came to all these answers on my own?
Yes, 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 no, and oh yes.
Cassie! Cassie, are you okay?
Be better if I was out of this thing.
Oh! Next time, can we do that the non-slapsticky way?
Oh my God!
What? You read Jackie Collins? Oh yeah, we have a double agent on our hands. I'm not surprised. Margot's been acting very suspicious.
Margot? Who's Margot? I'm talking about Arthur.
Arthur? Who's Arthur?
The double agent.
I thought Margot was the double agent.
Who's Margot?
The double agent.
No, Arthur's the double agent.
Who's Arthur?
The double agent.
How can Arthur and Margot both be the double agents?
They can't. They'd be quadruple agents.
And how many double agents can you have before everybody's a double agent? Nobody's just an agent anymore.
6.
Really? I didn't know that.
I'm pretty sure it's in the handbook. Anyway, Arthur's a CIA guy who pulled a gun out on me. Dee Dee's PDA is saying someone's here is trying to reactivate the bomb, and some guru's got her on a diet that's making her weaker by the minute.
So I've been rocking towels this whole time and we're already headed towards the conclusion?
Don't worry. I'm sure there's at least one plot twist left.
Oh my gosh. The password screen for the bomber's computer. This is the double agent's office.
Only half correct.
Only half correct as in you are the double agent, but this isn't your office? Or only half correct as in this is your office, but you're not the double agent?
Only half correct as in I am not just the double agent. I am also the bomber. It's true. It was I who gripped this city in a clutch of fear designed to make this government rue the day they ever crossed me. And I blame my diet.
Your diet?
You know, 10 years of this stuff makes you feel? Yohimbi bark, evening thistle, bladderwrack. None of these things are regulated by the FDA. We don't have any idea what they do. But I tell you what they do to me. They make me want to blow things up.
There should be a warning label for that.
It's also because I wanted to extort $10 million from them. But this diet thing does have me out of sorts.
You're a sick man.
Actually, you're a sick man. Except for the man part. You feel weak because I poisoned you.
You what?
That's what's sapping your strength. A slow-acting poison and all those things I fed you.
Thank goodness. I'm being poisoned. I thought I didn't feel well because I was failing at the diet. I was so disappointed in myself, but I'm not weak-willed. I'm poisoned. Well, that was silly.
Yes, it was. Ah, this is the antidote. Also generic. But you can't have it unless you give me the password to unlock the bomb's computer system.
I don't think so. The last time we saw that bomb in our tracking system, it was moving through a heavily populated part of the city.
I can promise you that is no longer the case. Because it's right outside on the shuttle bus. Isn't that priceless? It was always on the shuttle bus.
That's why it kept moving. It was riding all the way here with us. Now I'm really not giving you the password.
Fine. Then I'm really not giving you the antidote. Never mind. I'll find it myself. Though doing it will be an irritant. Much like the fat enzyme is an irritant to the lining of the colon wall.
Am I the fat enzyme or the colon wall? Boy, talk about your unpleasant either-ors.
Accessing your check-in information, send me straight to government files. Interesting, interesting. Porno. Aha! We're armed again.
What? Give me one reason I should believe an evil herbalist.
The password was your brother's name. 85% of all passwords are a piece of personal information, 14% are obscene expletives, and strangely, 1% are the word smelled. The bomb is activated. One move and the whole building goes up.
Hi, everyone. This is Deepak, the double agent.
I thought you were the double agent. You thought I was the double agent? You were the one who pulled the gun on me.
Yeah, well, you were going through my bag.
Isn't that embarrassing?
What an amusing misunderstanding.
Quiet. What I think we'll do now is just tie you all up on the bus and put you back in a heavily populated area.
Well, looks like we'll have to rely on somebody showing up out of the blue at the exact time we need him.
Like at the apartment complex.
Of course, it wasn't over. He went and found those ninjas to help him fight. But it all happened because somebody showed up out of the blue at the exact time we needed him.
Why are you telling this overlong and ridiculous story now?
Because somebody just showed up out of the blue at the exact time we need him.
Issues or not, nobody hurts my girls. That's true, I was a bit instrumental in bringing about the villain's demise. Not, by the way, the first time I've helped these agents extricate themselves from a jam. I remember the time... Okay, the traps react to electronics. I was just reading about this in the agent manual. Shane, isn't there something, electromagnetic pulses that can disable circuitry or...
Directed energy. Concentrated bursts of microwaves. They can knock out the booby traps.
We can't even move.
Concentrated bursts of microwaves. Jack, you saved us.
And of course, there was a time...
Jack? It's okay, okay? We know how valuable you are and how you feel about us. And Jack, we're not going anywhere.
So the antidote worked on Dee Dee. You're all safe and sound. And I think we've all had about as much vacation as we can stand. What do you say we go home?
Oh,
Good idea.
Not a bit too sunny something that doesn't have a bomb on it.
Good idea.
Taxi!
A clip of our warm and funny conversation on the taxi ride home will be seen in a future episode of She Spies.